All right, we have a Fleet Eneman that's sold, and if you're new to the show, this is kind of our unintended mascot. Hello everybody, welcome back to Commonwealth Picker. This is Kevin and we're back in the eBay cave, and after a couple of slow days and a couple of really good days, we're kind of in an average day here. So we have $283.47 sold out of the Commonwealth Picker store, and we have one sale out of the Homeschool Hustler store for 15 bucks. So we'll get one of the Homeschool Hustlers down here today. They've had kind of a busy day. Maybe I'll go up there and talk to them today and tell them what's sold out of the store, and maybe I can get one of them come down here and help me ship out a little bit, or I might give them the day off and keep the money for myself. I'm not sure. At any rate, thanks for joining us, and let's take a look at what's sold. All right, we have a Yashica camera, and it's in the case now. I'm not going to take it out for you. And it's Electro 35, made in Japan, Tokyo. And it was in really good condition. Still out of the case, still has the pamphlet with it. So we are going to take the rubber bands off of this one so it doesn't mess up the pamphlet. When we ship it, we'll put some bubble on it and put it in probably going to go priority mail on this one. And it was a really good sale. We paid up a little bit for this one. They wanted $20. I think we ended up paying $15 for that camera, and we listed it for $95 and plus shipping, and I took an offer on it. I had best offer on it, and I took a best offer for $80 plus shipping. So we're gonna get 90 bucks out the door for that thing. It's gonna be about a $50 profit, even though we paid up a little bit for it. So don't be afraid to pay up if the item is good. I listened to Pete, a Craigslist hunter, for years, saying, hey, pay up if the item is good. You know, you pay $100 and you make 200 is a lot better than paying $1 and making 20. And he's right. Now, I pay $1 a lot and make 20 a lot, but it's because I don't have access to the type of things I can make $100 or $200 on if I pay up for. But when I find them, I definitely pick them up. All right, so this was an item that I couldn't believe hadn't sold, and I looked on my Commonwealth Picker store and I realized it wasn't on there. And I think what happened is, I don't know if you remember, if you've been watching the show for a while, I lost my phone, and I had pictures on my phone. And I think this is one of the pictures. I tried to, with memory, tried to remember, and there's a bunch of hats I have on the phone that I still have to go through one little section of the hats to figure out what's listed and what's not, because I was in the middle of listing things that I had already taken pictures of. Long story short, I got this one listed yesterday because I just realized yesterday it wasn't listed. And I put a pretty decent price on it. I would have normally put probably $14.95 plus shipping on this one. And I ended up putting $11.41 plus shipping because there's a small window now for Halloween, and I wanted this to sell. Most people have got their Halloween decorations out already, so I wanted this to sell really quickly because it's glass. It's Department 56. But it's glass, and I didn't want it hanging around all year. I know it's nice. It's been up here a few times, so you've seen it, but I wanted it out the door. Plus, this is a happy little accident, so we'll add this to our total and show you where we're at on that one single garage sale profit. That's going to bring us to a running total of $1,400 on the happy little accident. And we went by the booths today for just a minute, because we had seen the report that a bunch of things had sold. So we went in the booths today just to kind of replenish it before the weekend hit in a couple days. So we were pretty happy to see that a few more of the happy little accident things, a few little ornaments had sold, and we're happy to see that. So at the end of October, we know that we'll be able to add to that list of items that sold in both of our booths. All right, we have a Fleet Eneman that's sold, and if you're new to the show, this is kind of our unintended mascot, but nonetheless, we sell quite a few of these. We sell a couple out of our booth every now and again, and we sell some on the eBay store, and most of the sales lately have been going to viewers, although we have had some sales that weren't going to viewers. I know they're going to viewers because I've asked them, hey, if you want one of these for whatever, your little gag gifts at Christmas or stocking stuffers, or maybe somebody's going in for a surgery, or maybe you work in the medical field. If you want one, we have them on there for $12.81, I think is what they're listed for. And if you just go on there, the listing is below in the description. If you just send us a comment on the listing, go to the listing for these, send us a message, and I'll send you back an offer for $10. And this one went out to a viewer. This one is going to Lori in North Carolina. So Lori, you're a special viewer out there. You've been with us, I think, from the very, very beginning. So we appreciate you, and we appreciate your husband too, and we hope he enjoys this. I know he's not going to enjoy why he's getting it, because you told me in the message, but I know he's probably going to get a good chuckle out of this for sure. All right, if you've been watching for a while, you recognize this. We bought this for $0.25 at a yard sale. It was kind of a bust of a yard sale. It was one of the last ones we had gone to on some yard sales down in Roanoke. And on the way home, I stopped at this one particular yard sale. There really wasn't much there. But sometimes if you just think outside the box a little bit, you can turn something bad or a bad day into a good day pretty quick. Now, we had a really, really good day, but the last 2 or 3 yard sales, we weren't finding much. And we paid $0.25 for this, $0.25 for one identical to it, and $0.25 for 2 pair of pants that match it. And if you can't see right there, this is a Chick-fil-A shirt. It's a size XL. And we turned $0.25 into a sale of $30, $29.95, free shipping. So it will just barely stay under 16 ounces. It'll be first class, and we will make a profit of about $22. $22 on this one, $22 on the other one, and probably $10 to $15 on the other two. We're gonna make $60, $65 on this one little purchase for $1 that a lot of people would have looked past. You know, a lot of people say they don't do clothes. You should have acquire a knowledge just enough, at least for the home run items, to be able to spot them when you find them. Not that this is a home run item. And I've been trying to do that lately. We've done that with gold. I've been picking and flipping and reselling for 20 years, and I just started finding gold and silver. And it didn't take that much. I regret not doing it long time ago. So find those little niches that you maybe aren't comfortable with and start to get better at them. And there's 10 or 12 things I have no idea about, and I'm just picking one out at a time and learning those, so that when you're out and about, maybe you don't specialize in that one thing, but if you see it, you know it, and you can snatch it up. All right, here's a retail arbitrage Snoopy, and it is a inflatable. It's an air blown, and this is by Jimmy, I believe. Most of them are by Jimmy, although this one doesn't. Yeah, it is. It's Jimmy, and it's brand new in the box, and we got this thing this was Lowe's, I believe, and we got it 75% off. And I just put my Lowe's receipt away. I've been tracking them, and I can't remember the price on this one. It's the first one of these particular ones that sold. I want to say it was probably $100, which means we got it for 25 bucks. So 25 bucks, and we sold it for 90. So this is going to be a pretty nice little profit. This is actually, there was only one of this one. I would have bought more of these, but there was only one left at the Lowe's that I got these from. There were some others, some Steamboat Willies, I think. So if you have the space and you have the capital, come here, bud. Come here. If you have the space and you have the capital, I would definitely suggest doing some retail arbitrage, but it needs to be 75% off. 50% off usually doesn't cut it. Right, bud? That's right. Okay. We had a Homeschool Hustler sale. You want to tell them what sold? Okay.
I forgot.
It's because I haven't told you yet.
Yeah.
All right, let me get it. Pick up that funny looking thing right there. Yep. All right, let's show the camera. There it is. It's a troll doll, and it's a cub troll doll, and it's going to make somebody a wonderful little Christmas gift, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And we picked that up at Daniel's Big Adventure yard sale, which is not titled that. It's a yard sale that is just a beginner, an old student of mine actually, that I took out to go yard sailing, and we picked it up at a yard sale that day. We have it on video. I think it's the one with the lemonade stand in the thumbnail. I'm pretty sure that's the one it is, so I'll have to check that out. But this one sold, I think we picked it up for $1. And this one, or maybe we bundled it and got it just thrown in there in a deal. And it sold for $16 or $15. So that's a pretty good sale. That's enough to get you $1. It's enough to put you $1 in the bank, and it's enough to get you to donate $1, and it's still enough to reinvest money in more stuff to buy. What do you think? All right, you want to tell?
Do you know this is a baseball player show?
Yeah, it's a baseball player. Are you going to be a baseball player?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you going to be a baseball player like Pick and Roll out there was, huh? Yeah, like your daddy was?
Yeah.
Okay. And like your older brother is?
Yeah.
All right, well, tell him goodbye.
Bye.
All right, see you later. Hey, you got to leave it. There you go. All right, so this is what my uncle tells me I'm crazy for doing. These are tiny little magnetic backgammon pieces. And when I come across these, I buy them. And he's like, what are you doing? And I pay $1 for a set of them. And there's 15 backgammon pieces in a set. And they're magnetic. And what I do is I list them. And there's some that are black and white. And there's some that are cream and brown. And I list them for $5.99. One listing, quantity of 15. And people come on there and they buy them, $5.99. I'm making $2, actually a little bit more, $2 a piece on one listing. I throw them in a bag, and when they're all sold, I made $30 on a tiny little backgammon game, and it literally takes up, you know, this much space to make 30 bucks. So I will say it's very long tail. We are down to 3 left. I've had these for a year, so it's taken me, you know, a year to make 24 bucks on them. Hey, whatever. I keep them in a jar. There's my jar. So, no big deal. Alright, and this is the last sale of the day today. This is a Harley sale that we got at the Fun at the Flea. I think this one was from Fun at the Flea. I'm pretty certain it was, because this should be a size XL. It was. And it's really nice. Got some embroidery on here. It does have this one flaw right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's got that marking right there. And because of that, I marked it down. So I didn't mark it down. I just priced it down. This would have definitely been like a $34 sweatshirt, I think. We put it out there for $28. Or no, let's see. $20 plus shipping. So it went for 28 bucks. 27 something, 27.80. And it will be a really nice profit because we only paid $1 for this thing. So we made a bunch of money off of those Harley pieces of clothing at the Fun at the Flea. That was our best buy that day. We'll probably make 150 bucks when it's all said and done off of that one little lot of clothes. All right, we probably will add something onto this video, either some picture taking that I've been doing lately. I've got to take some pictures in here. I have not been listing as much as I need to. It's the end of the grading period at school, so I got to do a little bit of extra work at school, so I don't have quite the time that I have typically to list, but it is the selling season and the listing season, so if you're a reseller out there, get those listings up and you will definitely not regret it. So thank you so much for joining us, all the new subscribers out there who just keep coming. We really appreciate it. The kind words are overwhelming, so thank you very much. Can't wait to see you next time. So roundabout today, we're going to head to the antique booths. There's one antique booth I haven't been in a week or so, probably 10 days. And I need to check on it and see what's going on. But we got these 2 chairs. I've been trying to post a few more things on Facebook Marketplace. I've really never done much of that. And so I posted these 2 bar stool chairs here. And we've got 50 bucks for them. So pretty happy to make that sale. And we're dropping it off on the way to the booths. And hopefully we're going to meet somebody here in a minute or 2. So just doing a little bit of work in the booth. And got this nice little pile of cars we got at one of the last yard sales. We've been selling records real good. Put a record player in here. Cassettes have been selling too. But you gotta get the right one, Joe. Poison. Scorpions. I mean, that's half those records are gone. Christmas. Most of the right side is Christmas. Blue Ridge Mom does a pretty good job, huh?
you're the sweetest wine here. That's yours?
We're going to pay for this and put it in the car when we come back.
This one has this on it. It's like sharp.
Did she get one? Did you catch one? Oh, they're mad at you, girl. They're coming to get you.
He likes me. Oh gosh! This one loves me, Mommy. This thing literally loves me.
Where are you running from?
What? I don't have anything.
Are you a donkey whisperer?
And I'm a chicken.
You're a chicken whisperer? I don't know if that chicken likes being that close to that donkey.
What? Cute.
Fell down. Oh, they broke away from No, he looks like he
Chicken.
Turn him in a trap.